Hi, this is Joe with the iPod Repair Clinic. I want to show all of you a very common problem with the 5th generation iPod video. A lot of you use it in your car, and cars get very hot. So the problem with that is the face plates don't tolerate heat very well. In fact, the whole iPod doesn't tolerate heat very well because there are some components that are only glued on and they're not soldered. So I'm going to show you what a face looks like after it's been in the car for a while. And if you can come around here, my photographer is going to come around. If you look at the face, you see all kinds of cracks and lines. Well, those are stress cracks from heat. It doesn't happen on its own. It happens when you leave the iPod in a very hot vehicle or leave it in direct sunlight outside, maybe on your patio or just outdoors. But it happens also because it's not just a single layer, it's multiple layers. There's a black layer and there's a clear layer. And what you're seeing is the clear layer is cracking. So what I have here is a brand new faceplate. I just got this. And the reason why I have these tiny pads is because the center button is depressed. That's another problem we're going to encounter when we take this off, and I'm going to show you how that is easily repaired. That comes from the protective part of this faceplate. So I always use just a little bit just to enhance the button. All right, so we're going to do this right now. We start by opening up the iPods, and I show you many times. I like to disconnect the headphone jack whenever I work on an iPod, and I also like to remove the hard drive, and you do that very gently like that. Okay, first thing you want to do is remove the 6 screws, and try to use a magnetic screwdriver and put it on a white surface so that it's very easy to see. I'm going to do all 6 screws. The thing I'm worried about is also water damage. So I won't be able to see that until I remove the plate, the face plate. Okay. I don't think there is any water damage because the iPod was working very well when it came in here. Just push that off gently and brush off any dirt or debris. We're going to pick this up and see what's going on. And it's a little bit dusty. That's normal. But what we're going to do is, because it's a little depressed, the buttons are all working nicely, but that center button is a little depressed. So what you want to do is just clean it a little bit. We're going to just put a pad right under the button. You have to remove, it's not so simple. There we go. And I just set it on the center button there. I'm going to put one more right across the center button because it looks like it's really been used a lot. So I'm going to turn this over, see if I can ease that guy off of there. And then I put it right on the center. Just another enhancement. And then use a little gravity to keep that in place. And you see that it might be too much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove one. Sometimes it's just too much, but I think one is enough. So we're going to put that right there on the back side. I'm going to come around on this side. Yeah, much better. All right. Take this off is a little tricky. It came right off. Blow any dust out. Just going to place it in place like that. Okay. I always let the customer take off their own plastic so they get the feeling of a brand new face. All right. What we're going to do is just put the screws back. So. Like I said, use magnetic screwdrivers, so it makes it a little easier.
Are you guys filming?
All right, now that the face is on, feels good, buttons flat, nice and clean. We're going to return this to the owner because I want to show him what happens when he leaves his iPod in the car. First thing we're going to do is put the headphone jack cable back. Very simply, I don't use any crazy tools. Insert it and push down the flap with your finger. I'm going to put in the hard drive. Close the tension bar. Make sure everything is properly seated. These bumpers are really important. Don't ever lose them because they protect the coils. We're going to put in the battery with your fingernail. I'm not going to clip it closed just yet. I want to see what this does when you wake it up. There we go. Once you know that it's working well, you can go ahead and clip it closed. But until that point, you do not close it. Everything's working. Headphone, okay, everything locks. Lock works. You're good. All right, thank you for attending another one of my repair sessions.